Well. TSB, Talk Sport Business on Talk 100.3. Kitchen Neil here this afternoon. And sometimes he doesn't even turn up. Sometimes he's in early. I'm talking about our esteemed producer, Pranav. Hello, Pranav.
Hey, guys. It's great to be back on the show again.
You know, it's great to have you on here. And one of the great things that producers do in radio, if we can reveal the curtain a little bit, is try and provide great content, news, stories, guests. It's not really the domain of the producer to interview those guests. It's a bit like the waiter at the restaurant, just eating the best meal and doesn't even arrive at the table for you. But that's what you did yesterday, speaking to five-time NBA champion, four-time NBA coaching champion, the great Steve Kerr.
Yeah, Golden State Warriors coach, and indeed Team USA's coach right now as well. Steve Kerr, as we all know, hitting that winning shot with Michael Jordan when he won his, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 1998 or 99, if I'm not mistaken. Has to be.
Yeah, the second three-peat.
The second three-peat, there you go. So, well, it was fun to speak to Steve Kerr, and hailing from the Middle East that he is, he had some great insights as well. He spoke about how in his time when he was here, he grew up in Beirut.
Yeah, I was going to say Lebanese origin.
Yes, Lebanese origin, and growing up in Beirut, where he had little to no opportunities in dreaming of playing basketball on a massive scale, to now having NBA games in Abu Dhabi, and of course the upcoming Team USA's visit to the country where they're taking on Greece and Germany. That's going to be fantastic as well when they prepare for the Basketball World Cup, as they want to call it.
So this is the USA Basketball Showcase, going to be happening at the Etihad Arena at Yas. There's some big matches. Lebanon taking on Egypt. There's Mexico, USA, Greece. But the big one is obviously going to be when the United States of America play.
Absolutely, and they're coming with superstar players, all of them who would be starters on any NBA team. Now, the challenge for Steve, of course, will be to pick his five, right? Who does he keep out of the squad, and how does he change up the composure of the team as well? Because, mind you, the larger picture will be the Basketball World Cup.
Yeah, definitely. Well, here is the Producer Pranav's interview. Usually we rate these out of 100.3. It is Producer Pranav catching up with the legendary NBA championship-wearing ring, if that makes sense, Steve Kerr here on TSB.
Well, first of all, Sabah al-Khair. That's about the extent of my Arabic, unfortunately. But thank you for the question. It's very exciting for me to see the progress of basketball in the Middle East. When I was there in high school, we would play games against the different clubs around Cairo. I was playing for the American school, Cairo American College, and so we would play, some of the clubs like Ahly and Zamalek. And at the time, basketball was really not very popular in Egypt. And we would win those games, my high school team. And now you watch and you see Zamalek, a couple of years ago winning the African Club Championship. You see the improvement of the players throughout the Middle East. It's very exciting, and it makes me happy just because of my history in the Middle East. We're preparing every day, and our goal is to win the gold medal. And we're either going to do it or not. And then after that, then all of you guys get to say whatever you believe, whether you say it's a success or a failure or something in between. It doesn't matter to us, because as an athlete, as a coach, you just focus on the process and the goal, and that part of major competition is criticism, and so it's all fair. But you won't find me saying anything about success, failure. I'm just focused on the team and the process and where we are. There's a lot of good stuff, and there was some stuff that we, need to clean up. Normal stuff that you're just learning each other and trying to put together a team. Some of it is just continuity, but we tried to reinforce some of the FIBA concepts that we'll be facing, the rules, the interpretations by the officials, and continue to remind our players the formula for how we have to win games in FIBA versus the NBA.
Team USA coming to the UAE, Abu Dhabi, to be specific. How much does it mean
to you as well, having won the champions that you have, and bringing your experience and the star players to the country? And
yeah, so we're very excited to play in Abu Dhabi. I think a couple of the guys have been there because they played in the NBA exhibition games there. I've never been there before, so I'm excited to bring our team there. I hope our team, gives the fans a chance to see a lot of the players that they already know from watching the NBA, and that we make basketball even more popular in Abu Dhabi. That's the goal. And then,
when you're here in Abu Dhabi, will you be looking to go out and get the culture and experience some of the spots here in Abu Dhabi?
Part of this experience for our players and our is to get to visit each city that we stay in. We don't want to just roll in, play a game, and leave. We want our players and their families to be able to experience the local culture, and we will give our players every opportunity to do that.
Do you enjoy traveling to different countries, bringing the sport to different places as a player, or would you have preferred to do it as a player, or do you prefer to do it as a coach?
Well, there's nothing like being a player. Coaching is the next best thing to being a player. But I envy these guys, to get on the basketball court and compete in the World Cup. I'm not going to lie to you. I wish I was playing and not coaching, but since I'm almost 58 years old, I can't do that anymore. And this is the next best thing. And I'm very excited to coach the team.
Yeah, not a bad interview there from producer Pranav, catching up with Steve Kerr, the current coach of USA Basketball, as they are in town with the big basketball event that's happening at Yas Island. A lot of great countries: Lebanon, Greece, Egypt, and of course the United States of America. So it doesn't get any better than that when you're watching basketball.
Well, yes, definitely a lot to learn for so many other countries when they see the Americans play the sport that they love so dearly. There's some learning that you get to see and get when you watch some Netflix shows. But yeah, this definitely would be a lot more.
TSB Talk Sport Business on Talk 100.3.